both these two teams. Perfect conditions in Adelaide. Witts gets his hands to it. He's tackled by Ceglar. The two will go toe-to-toe and we'll have a secondary stoppage.
Thanks, Jared. Hold the metre, hold the metre.
Wingard starting in there as Ceglar pumps it. Bruce from behind tried to tackle Lukosius. Quick hands. And now Witts going to ground, tackled by Ceglar for the second time, and that's holding the ball. Wingard wants to move it quickly. Pumps it inside 50, and Gunston name for this shortened season. He's the leading goal kicker from directly in front. That's money in the bank every day of the week, and he opens proceedings.
He's the leading goal kicker in 2016 when he kicked 51 goals, and in 2015 he kicked 57. So to be in that position with 28 probably highlights where the Hawks are on the table, but he started.
Guard, a burst of energy through the centre. Kick finds Gunston. Pinpoint almost over the head of Lewis. He goes to ground. Puopolo's there. Oh, Poppy, no! Poppy, yes! Poppy starts the...
Sees the space forward of the ground. Mitch Lewis leading to that space. But for the second time, it's gone over the defender. Cardinal sin.
What a goal.
And then a man that's kicked 182, now 183 in his career.
Play on.
Witts. Off to Shields, who read it beautifully and goes the snap on the left. They are switched on the
At a time. He knows that Witts is probably going to win this hit out. He's had a fantastic year, Jared Witts, and it's probably going to go towards the boundary side, and that's where he's going to charge. And in the end, he makes it look like he was the designated target.
He's normally a clever user, and that is spectacularly good. He knew Scrimshaw was there. He drives it long, 60-metre kick to the back. They can raffle it here. Burgoyne, the old man with the class, going again next year, hands it up, opened up by Bruce, and another one. Wow, how's this for a start?
For the Hawks for those 4 straight goals as it currently stands, but it's off the back of this pressure. Turning the ball on centre wing, and just the space for Scrimshaw to run, put it on that left boot. And for the 3rd time in this quarter already is where a touch under 12 minutes to play. Ball goes over the back. So hard to defend when the ball goes over the back. As a small defender, you're predicting it to come to the front. You've got to be man-on-man with your direct opponent. Just smart play here from Burgoyne. We know how experienced he is. That's what it looks like.
Had an opportunity to go inside.
last year. Bruce pulls the kick late. Wingard didn't go the distance. Gives it off to Day. Handball behind him. Good time and space everywhere now. Greaves hammers it inside. 50. Puopolo outmarks 2 players taller than him.
In the end.
Oh, well, in his dreams last night, he wouldn't dreamt of kicking 2 goals in the opening quarter. And the retiring Paul Puopolo with one last...
Poppy's going to have a bit of a day out here as well, and hopefully Stratton and saw Burgoyne there involved. The pressure's off, we know that, and they looked like there was lots of smiles pre-game, but the good players get themselves up. They want to go out in a bit of style. They want to put on one more display. They've got family and friends in the crowd, so Poppy's certainly turning it on at this stage.
You're spot on, Roo. I think that the Hawthorn Football Club pay the greatest respect to their outgoing stars when they get the opportunity to begin scoring.
Swallow, a chance for a rare entry inside 50 in this opening term. Can they capitalise on it? Taking after it is Farrah, the debutant. He keeps it in play. Head over the footy, he sizes up the goals, and you only get one chance to make a good first impression.
That was going to dribble out of bounds, but really well kept in. As you can see, Farrah at the bottom of the screen. Scrimshaw, his opponent. Scrimshaw tries to support in the air, which leaves the ball on the deck. Little fumble, bobbles it back to himself, and then the composure to capitalise and go inside forward 50 for only the 3rd time in this quarter, and to get on the scoreboard.
That's quite brilliant.
Yeah. Bowes, a little bit of space to use for a change here for the Suns. And they get a mark, though. Inside 50 they do, and the mark taken by Corbett. Missed a half a season of footy because he lost sight in one eye with one injury for a while. And he knows where the goals are, and he just misses here. That would have been a nice little... Morrison, Mitchell, Greaves, Morrison. Back to a dangerous spot with 2 on 2. Gunston. Career set shots this spot, all grounds. He kept it low again. But it's a dead eye from that spot.
Change what you've been doing, but already 4 or 5 times as the ball's come inside forward 50, the Hawks are happy to play from behind. Collins takes front position, but once again, Hawks over the back, marking or even letting the ball dribble into space and running onto it. From a Gold Coast Suns perspective with ball in hand, take what the opposition give you. You don't need to create more than what your first option is and what you see.
Crumbs it, looks inside, always got the poise. Tackle late on Shields, gone.
And he trying to find a way to hang in. It's in the turnover zone.
We're going to ride this right behind Gunston, and he never gave that a chance. He hangs it out to the left.
And they're trying to end their season and the careers of those 2 stars in style. Ball knocked down to Burgoyne, gave it to Shields. Nice dodge step, heads long, top of the square. Last roll of the dice. Lewis got there, off the hands. Brilliant, outstanding from Moore on the clock.
5 goals, and they lead it by 6.
Wow.
As we roll into this second term. Wingard's kick smothered. It ricochets back to Mitchell.
Yours.
Penetrating kick. They fly over the top. Fist came from Ballard. Powell handballing under pressure. Here's Anderson getting involved. Miller, Lukosius breaks the tackle of Segler, keeps going. Straight down the centre corridor, a bouncing ball inside 50. Can anyone get on the back of this one? Frost tackled to ground. Well tackled by Farrer, and he's still going. Ainsworth, Rankin, brought down by Stratton. Puopolo with 2 goals starring in that opening term, and Stratton just the 1 handball. Hasn't been down his way at all. Here it comes again, Miller. And that's better. Just the 1 behind. He's going to pop it up and ask his teammate Day to run at that. Couldn't quite grab it though. And Frost to Shields over the top. O'Meara. Another foray forward. Here's Gunston. Centres it back. Moore getting involved. Shields. They are utterly dominant at the moment. Burgoyne.
1 minute, you want it.
So Gunston, who has so much space, pokes it into the pocket. That's a strong grab from O'Brien.
2020.
So he's been given every opportunity this year. O'Brien goes back and celebrates his 11th goal of the season.
And then kick this ball in from Gunston again, knowing that you've got a big key forward leading up at the football.
A big mark. That is a
grab.
big contested mark.
Forward. Fist from Greaves. Rankin had a little chance. Miller does have an opportunity to get Swallow. Kick was shallow, and a big moment in this game. And to stay in touch with the Hawks. He didn't really strike it well. Also, Port Adelaide, the year that Dewey won the premiership there, even though he didn't stick around for the finals because he was into Hawthorn. They know each other well, know each other's methodology well. High bomb, goal square. McAvoy couldn't get back there. Sexton does. Needs a bit of luck. It was touched anyway. And that's luck.
Some chaos. That's it.
Oh, there we go. Almost called it King. Instead it was Swallow who picked it up out of the pack. And Puopolo's back out there. Lewis. Another promising build-up here. Cousins over to Bruce. Usually such a great user of the ball. What does he do with it this time? Burgoyne, Lewis. Burgoyne, Burgoyne, Burgoyne.
But even the scrappy passages of play where Bruce has the ability to slow down, pick up a bobbling ball. Not his best kick off the foot. And once again, a simple goal.
Look at that. He just bench pressed him off the line of the ball. This is 20 pre-seasons right here. Bang.
It's also about 380 odd games difference between those 2 particular players, so experience as well.
Well, that's what you're talking about. I mean, training years. I mean, What's the gap there? Anderson's, what, had 2 pre-seasons?
Teammates running back, trying to set themselves. Here's a chance for Sam Day. Got one look at it. Oh, McAvoy. Lining up for his first of the afternoon. They need a goal just for a spark, just for a little bit of energy to give them something in their final appearance, and they've got one.
There's not many people that, you're right, Kingy, that Ben McAvoy would have had to fend off over his time. Unfortunately, it was someone roughly the same height as him.
Day was probably a bit unlucky not to get the arm chop free kick, but it was always going to take something a bit different at the moment for the Suns to score. The focal point for this forward 50 entry when it comes in.
Stratton. They're going to have a crack at goal, as he gives it up in the end. Frosty. He surges inside 50. And he just misses. Heading in at half-time here. Stratton gets back with the fist. King at the back gets there. Outside of the boot with the roller. Sexton to make something out of it. Got a handball up just in time. Ellis, they come at him. Feeds it back. Miller hit the belly of the ball. It wobbles and sails and misses.
Them on the turnaround. Out to Ellis. A floater was good, and Sexton marked. To make it back-to-back goals for the Suns. King kicked the last one in the game. A bit of a team lifter, and Sexton, after his 3 against Collingwood on Monday night, picks up where he left off.
Get back and support his back 6, and there wins the intercept and creates the overlap. Had a really good year. I think he's found his niche. He's just a gut runner. This year he's been better by foot than the years gone by. It's going to show this young midfield how to work and where to run. Best of kicks, but it got there, got the job done.
Ball falls to Ellis, gave it to Weller, they're out. Gave to Ainsworth, bangs it long, goal square, getting back, Corbett, bumped by Frost, and they got an unkind bounce.
We're out everywhere.
Time to assess. Over the top to Bruce, and the entry inside 50 is as easy as you get. First half over. Sends it on his way after the siren, and he hangs it out to the left.